Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of a mower update. Because I actually went back and watched some of my early videos, and it did not look as many mows as I had. I only had like 3 or 4 right in this area, but now I got a bunch. So we got the mower I called the General Lee. It's a Montgomery Ward's Gilson 16 horsepower opposed twin. We got my Ford LT75, I believe that is. We got a Gravely right here, which I've a cool idea with this one, because that one and another one over there are going to get combined together to make a single mower. I think that would be pretty cool. We got the off-road mower that's probably going to be taken apart for the rear end, because Tinkerbell now needs a rear end. I can't figure out what's going on with it. But Tinkerbell went through its first derby, did great, other than losing reverse. We got Knight Rider, Princess, the Rat Rod mower, the race mower, my old Speed X that I still need to try to get running. We got another Montgomery Ward's. This is a hydrostatic 8 horsepower. It's just a bare frame. It's sitting here because it's a mini mower, and I've always wanted a mini mower, so it just sits here. We got this one that I have up for sale, but no one's buying it, so it's going to get turned into a derby mower. This one's a derby mower. This one's getting combined with the Gravely. If not that one, definitely this one. I'm thinking this one more than that one, because this one is a good derby platform, and this one is good enough for what I want to do. And we got this one. I still don't know what I'm doing with it yet. And we got a Cub Cadet that we are going to derby. We got another Montgomery Ward's, just like the General Lee that I have up there. That one's Daisy. We have a Cub Cadet with no engine. That one's just for parts. Gravely 408. That one's for one I have down at the house that I use for moving stuff around. We got the 124 Cub Cadet and the 105 Cub Cadet. I'm trying to get these two combined to make one good running plowing mower. Actually, these are tractors, they're shaft driven. Shopping cart mower. I honestly don't know what I'm doing with it yet. The rear end's out from underneath of it because I had to put parts on Knight Rider and Tinkerbell. Got Gold Member Still, America, Smurf, and Reptar. Got all my hoods, different hoods here. We've got a mini quad I need to figure out what's going on with. I think that's it really that I have around here that, you know, is worked on, and ideas and stuff like that. But these three, like I said, plus the Cub Cadet, are going to be turned into, well, this one and this one are debatable. It's flipping back and forth, but so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4 or 5 of them are going to get turned into derby mowers, and that's going to leave these two running also. I might retire Princess and just use her as a backup, but she still runs great, so we'll see what goes on. So we got those two and all these. I'm trying to get a group together, and so far I have good people that wanted to actually do it, so we might actually have a full crew going out next season once I get these built and everything figured out. So hopefully that will happen. But got all my old decks right here. Got a plow, another plow for a Cub Cadet. Got 2 Barbie Jeeps for Barbie Jeep downhill racing, car parts, and other stuff. Old trailer that I'm turning into like a little tow truck thingy. All my spare engines that I'm trying to get set up actually on a stand. I'm trying to set a stand up between these 2 trees. All my front bumpers, all my angle iron and box tubing and everything else is on that one. Spare exhausts and other random metals that I have are right here. And all my tires are right here, plus right here. But I mean, it got away from me, but it'll clean up decent. At least this section. That section's actually clean. I took care of that section more than I took care of this section. But scrap piles down there. You'll see 1 or 2 more mowers going over there, probably by next year. But well, I got tires like all over the place, but it'll clean up because I keep forgetting that I have a couple engines right there. But oh well, that's about it really about the mowers. I mean, I'm not really going to be doing much right now. It's going to be turning winter, so I'm taking it easy right after Tinkerbell. I might, you know, just work on Tinkerbell, and that's about it. But other than that, that's about it.
So I'm basically going to be starting a different video within this video because I haven't posted it yet, and there's a little bit update here and there, but that's about it really. So we got this one. We got this one I picked up. Guy was getting rid of it for scrap. Found out that mouse has eaten the wires up top here. And a few other things are wrong with it, but it's still, like, the key doesn't shut it off. But ended up picking it up. I honestly was going to use it for parts for a different one that we have, identical to it, which we did. We used the deck off of it. But why not try to, you know, get it running? Well, got it running-ish. It stalls down after it gets hot, so not too big of a deal. It could be our little tug mower for moving everything around and everything like that. But for, you know, scrap price, which, you know, he had a couple other things there, scrap, get him out of my yard, I can't complain. So it's a good little, you know, little beater mower to move other ones around with. We got the shopping cart mower back here, which in my video I just posted a little bit ago is basically going to be no longer of anything. It's just going to be the frame sitting here because I took the transmission out, the front end's off. Basically this thing is stripped completely down because we used it to fix Tinkerbell and get other things running and more things like that. But so I think I went over everything else in the last video, which, you know, this is going to be attached to. But I didn't go over the hoods, which I'll go over the hoods now. Plus I wanted to do that one, and then I got another one which I only have pictures of right now. I don't have a video of, so I'm going to post a little bit of pictures. Should be right about now. So that little thing is currently getting worked on, trying to get it running good, trying to get it, you know, worth it. I got that one and one back there for a couple bucks. So that, I actually cut my grass with that one. So hey, it's worth putting a couple more bucks into, to me, especially if, you know, I get the engine, which was the main focus of me taking in to get worked on, is the engine. So over here is our hood pile. We got Princess's first hood, which is all bashed up and banged in. The mount's actually broke on it, so it's not usable. I just keep it over here because I can. We got a couple different other hoods. We got a spare hood for our John Deere. We got a Hetchinger hood, Sears Craftsman hood, old Sears Craftsman hood, like Knight Rider, and similar to the rat rod mower. We got another front grill off of a Montgomery Ward's old 70s grill, 70s hood for a Cub Cadet. Another Craftsman hood, but that one is a plastic front instead of a metal front like these ones are. A couple wheel horse hoods, 1015 hood to go with the 1015. Why can't I think of... Oh, Murray. I couldn't think of the name. Murray hoods, Craftsman hood, Gravely fender and hood we got. Plus I got another set of fenders up there that I just didn't bring down now for a square body Craftsman. Basically like those ones over there. But I usually keep, you know, hoods that I think are worth it, like the full metal Murray hoods. You know, I can use those for a derby. The Sears hood there, the LT11, I can use for a derby. Hetchinger, I can use for a derby. Wheel horses, I can use for a derby. The Cub Cadet, I just have for, you know, in case I need a Cub Cadet hood, which I have a Cub Cadet. John Deere, I have a Cub Cadet hood. The square body Craftsman and the round body Craftsman, I just have because those are most, you know, common hoods, and they fit, you know, it can fit this. It will fit Husqvarna. It could even fit the square body over there. It could fit, you know, a bunch of different things. So I just have them in case, you know, I do roll over cutting grass or something stupid like that. So I just keep a bunch of hoods on hand, which I'm trying to get that one off my dad. He cuts grass with it. But I think it'll be a great derby mower. But I don't know. He's still saying no. So Tinkerbell, actually, I'm just gonna go over it here, even though I did a whole separate video of it. Has a new transmission in it, which the old transmission is sitting right there. I can't wait to go again. But yeah, for the most part, everything is still the same. Oh, yeah, I never did a video of this. That's right. I bought a tractor. A big boy, big tractor. I bought this actually because my dad has a Sato, and I wanted a Sato because I liked his. So I found this, picked it up for I think 300 bucks. I got a set of rear tires and rims already for it, and I need to get the front tires and rims, and I need to figure out what's wrong with the engine. It cranks over, but it doesn't fire up. But before that even happens, my dad's taking the spindle and everything else to fix his, because his actually runs and has the brush hog, and so now mine's for parts. So once I actually figure out what's wrong with my engine, that means I can go ahead and go buy another spindle, because if the engine doesn't even work, it cranks, but it doesn't fire. So if I get it to fire in the hole, I can go get a new spindle, and I can have a big tractor myself. It has a 3-point hitch on the back. So that just means I'm gonna build little forks, and I can just lift these mowers up into the air and drag them away and not even notice. I can, you know, if they go high enough, which I think it does, set it right onto a trailer, set it off the trailer. Easy loading for scrap, easy loading for derbies, easy loading for anything. So if everything goes right, I'll have myself a little homemade tractor forklift for my mowers, which will be really cool. We got the F250, gonna getting ready for a plow. Down there is the Cub Cadet that I got, you know, the belly mower on from the one I just showed you up here. But I mean, I think that is everything now.